Hello and welcome back to my channel for another video, and I have a question for you. Do you lead yourself? That's a very strange question because most often when we hear of leadership, we actually are thinking more of management. We're thinking of direct reports and people coming to us, getting instructions, feedback, or orders, or whatever the case may be, and then going back and working on it. And we're thinking of inspiring others and motivating others to do something and that type of thing. We're all the time thinking of others. But what about leading ourselves? Self-leadership is important because if we do not lead ourselves and work on ourselves and improve ourselves, we won't be able to do that for other people. So there's three things that really make up self-leadership. I want to talk about them and also talk about some differences between team leadership and self-leadership. Self-leadership, I really think it's three core aspects. It is discipline, it is goals, and it is consistency. And I will admit, if you haven't watched my video where I talk about the 7 steps to achieve any goals that you may have or set, definitely go back and watch that video. There'll be a card up here in the top if you need to go watch it. Definitely watch that video because goals are going to be vital to your personal development and leadership growth. So Aristotle once said, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. So in self-leadership, it is a lot of self-reflection. Knowing yourself, thinking about yourself, your weaknesses, your strengths, how you impact other people, how you impact and motivate your family and friends and all of those people that surround you. How do you impact them and how do you make them better? So in self-leadership, you really have to consider your impact on other people, but how do you make yourself better to better impact them? So some differences when we start to think of team leadership. Well, if you're not motivated to lead yourself or improve yourself, how are you going to motivate others to lead them or motivate them? If you're not accountable to keep your goals or keep your consistency, then how do you expect other people to be accountable for their goals and their consistency coming to you or working with you? At the same time, how do you expect to influence people or to help them become a better person if you are not working on improvement and making yourself a better person? So I'm going to give you some steps and some guidelines to help you become a better self-leader so that you can then go become a better people leader. So step number 1 to be a better self or personal leader starts with your daily routine. And I hope to do a full video on daily routines or daily habits that I've gotten into and I pursue myself to help me be a better leader. But one of the first ones that I will recommend is prayer or meditation time. So this is a time of self-reflection. If you're a person of faith like I am, it's a time to spend time with God and maybe Bible study and prayer, thoughts, and really getting that time to kind of decompress and think and reflect and really evaluate where you are in a quiet setting. That's actually what I do most often first thing in the morning is I spend time quiet, prayer, Bible study, and those types of things to get my day off started in that way. So the second thing is what I do immediately following that actually, and that is study and learning time. And I try to get to this before I start working for the day. I do work in a corporate office job, but I try to spend time studying and learning. That may be reading a book, it may be journaling, it may be writing a little bit, something like that. Or it could be a combination where I'm reading a book and I'm making highlights and then I'm going and journaling. I could see a quote or a thought that's really important and I take that and I turn it into a YouTube video or a short TikTok or something to try to help share the thought that I read from the book. So those are things where I'm taking it in and I'm letting it work on me and I'm letting it develop on me, but then I'm also sending it back out as social media content for other people because, hey, this is cool, this impacted me, I want it to impact you too. So I'm leading myself first and then sharing it to other people. But the third thing that should go into your daily routine is your relationships. So you may be married, you may be dating someone, have a significant other, you may have kids, a family, or you may still be living at home with your parents. I don't know what your situation may be, but all of us have relationships. And you may have a terrible relationship with your family, but you've got really close friends. All of us have relationships. It's important to foster those and spend time on those and work in keeping those maintained, because without those types of relationships, it does hurt us as human beings. We have an innate desire to want to adapt and grow and learn together and be around people of like mind. So do not forsake your relationships. Make it an effort to spend time with a significant other, your kids, your family, or whoever is closest and around you every day. So the prayer, meditation, study, learning time, and focus on your relationships are all ways to work on your daily routine to make you a better self-leader. So the next thing is growth goals. So for your growth goals, you need to set goals. Again, go back, watch my video on the 7 steps to achieve any goals. Maybe a card up here, it may be linked down in the description. Go find that video and watch how to set goals. And make sure they are SMART goals, these simple, measurable, achievable, relevant, timely, all of those things. Make sure the goals are right. And again, I hope to create a full video on setting SMART goals in the future, just so that's referenced here on the channel as well. By all means, go research it, Google it, find an article, and set SMART goals for yourself to push yourself and challenge yourself. But then you get to the last thing, is you need consistency and accountability. So get an accountability partner for your self-leadership. So I've used accountability partners for weight loss and personal training, fitness, and those types of things. I am now using a form of accountability for social media content, YouTube, and creating things out for my social media audience. So this type of content, while it maybe once a week, or a TikTok maybe once a day or 6 days a week, I'm still producing it regularly and consistently, and I want to keep doing that. And so I have people that check in with me. Hey, how's your content going? Hey, or have you made another video? Hey, do you have a video recorded? I've connected with other people that are in the Maxwell Leadership Certified team like I am, who are also making social media content, and we kind of talk and chat back and forth and just try to encourage one another. So those are all ways to stay connected and to have accountability. Even though I may not ask them specifically, hey, hold me accountable, just the fact that we communicate and talk and stay connected, that gives me a level of accountability to keep producing content and keep following and pursuing my dreams of adding value to you. I'll give you another quote and kind of summarizing this video and this topic of self-leadership. Jocko Willink, the famed Navy SEAL, author now, and motivational speaker, he says, instead of letting the situation dictate our decisions, we must dictate the situation. That is self-leadership. Instead of letting outside influences impact you and other external factors determine what you take in, what you think, how you act, make it a point to lead yourself. Put in the right content, put in the right study time, put in the right prayer, meditation, spend time on relationships, do all of those things to build up and grow yourself so that then you can go and lead and influence others. But way before you can influence, lead, and help other people, you need to lead yourself. Self-leadership, again, is a topic that is not talked about near as much as it should be. It is a very important topic. It's something that should be talked about. It should be covered because it is the core. If you cannot influence, grow, and challenge yourself, how are you supposed to then go influence and challenge other people? So here's an example of this. If maybe you're a personal trainer or you know someone who is a personal trainer, if that personal trainer does not diet, does not exercise, has no healthy lifestyle, doesn't do anything right anytime other than when you see them at the gym, but you can tell in their physical appearance and their attitude, their lifestyle, maybe you see their social media, and you see they are not doing anything at all that you would expect from a personal trainer, would you want to hire them? Probably not. You're probably going to go find somebody that looks like they're more in shape, looks like they're eating healthy, eating right, doing those right things, and you're going to follow that person because they look the part. but it's because they put in the work at home. They put in that work on the front end to make themselves better. They led themselves before they came to lead you or lead other people. So before whatever task you're doing, whatever job you're in, whatever career path you're wanting to pursue, before you try to lead other people, first lead yourself, and it will make all the difference. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will join me again on future videos on this channel. I'm going to be making videos on personal finance, achieving your goals, leadership, personal development, all of those things that impact you personally and will influence you, add value to you, and help you take back control of your life. So please like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know if you've got any video suggestions, ideas for me. I look forward to communicating with you. I want to build a community here of fellow leaders, personal development junkies, and that kind of thing. So I hope you join me again, and I'll see you again in the next video.